We're at the Boulder County Fairgrounds. It's Strawberry Festival time. It is a local vintage and antique market in Longmont, Colorado. I'm getting there late. It's after 10 o'clock. But I'm meeting my friend Colleen. You all know Colleen. We go to these festivals together every year. It's become a tradition. So we're going to do some fun antiquing with friends today. Let's go do some treasure hunting. All right, so I'm in. I paid the $10 admission. And I know Colleen said she was going to go right. So I'm going to see if I can catch up to her. And then we'll do a little booth shopping. Ooh, I'm already walking by some photos. Yeah, we need to find Colleen. Hi. 25. 25. Oh, they need a little love, but they're so cool. Is this a little dollhouse? Okay, so I bought something without Colleen. So cute. You know I couldn't resist the little bird cage. But I see her right here on the end. So we're gonna go say hello. Hi.
Hi.
Colleen's here.
We're here, Strawberry Days again.
Strawberry Days. I did pay $5 for it, but I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist.
I fixed it.
Teeny tiny letterpress tray.
It was $10. That's not bad.
It's adorable. Where are you gonna
It's a
find
good
one
size.
that size?
It's a good size. You don't usually see these. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
Yay!
Jamie.
34.
Shoe clip or pendant. It comes
Oh,
apart.
that. It's a duet.
That's what it is. Thank you.
Yes.
I knew it was something
Interesting.
like that.
Yes.
And they were only from 1930 to 1940.
Interesting. 25.
Oh, that's a great price for
I've
that.
never seen them before.
Thank you.
It
you,
is.
Because trying to convince people that 25 is a great price.
I mean, for a duet, so it's both a brooch and you can separate it into two clips for your shoes or your collar. And it has a patent number. And this particular one, it's possible it could be a brand name and it's just not signed. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a Coro piece. But we might be able to look up the patent number and find out for her. But Colleen's getting this for $25, and that's a really good price for a really nice converter piece like this from the 40s.
Okay, so
Oh, pretty.
$2.
$2 for that?
$2. Micro mosaic. It's a great deal.
Yeah. Look at the strawberries. I am going to make cute little pillows one day. That is a commitment. I still want to make a moon though. I think moon is first and foremost because I think it's doable for me. Look at this strawberry pillow. They made it out of a chenille blanket. That is stinking cute. They've got 23 on it. Oh my gosh, just the amount of labor to make that. Cow creamers. I like this guy the best. Look at it. He has some nice gradient shading. I don't know how much he is. He's very delicate, so I'm going to put him back down. There we go. Down you go. He's $23. Oh, look, pigs. Oh, look at it. Oh, $38, and they did it for you. Yeah, that's totally worth it. Save yourself the heartache and labor of trying to make one yourself. Oh, that I've seen that one before, but usually in black.
Yeah.
Yeah. I picked up one of these at the Nashville Junk Hunt.
This thing. For whatever reason, I don't know.
Oh, is that a
don't know what
flower
to do with
frog?
No, it's a rain gutter guard.
Oh, rain gutter guard.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is beautiful. $15? You should get it.
I don't know what I'd do with it, but I feel like I could get creative with it.
Get it.
I think someone will buy that as a flower frog, is what I think. I don't know if, I'm just saying, I could see someone buying it and putting it in their flower frog collection.
I have a few of those too.
Yeah.
But it just seems like you could do something really
Yes,
fantastic with it.
you could. It's basically like a bird cage. You
Yeah.
could put
Yeah.
a half doll on it and then stick it in a plant.
But I don't want to cover up this part if I put a half doll. You mean like
Just
a half doll
just the
without a
doll.
dress?
Yeah, like what I do with the bird cages. So
Oh.
just wire her body
Yeah.
here, and then you can stick it in a plant.
Can I do one of my doll heads? I have a lot of doll heads.
Sure, I'm not going to stop you from doing anything that your little imagination comes up with.
I have my funny doll heads. It is really neat. I'm gonna think about it. Maybe
You're going
I'll
to think
just-
about it?
Maybe I'll just hide it over there.
She's hiding it so she can think about it. How many of us are guilty of doing that? Everyone, raise your hand. Oh my gosh, the little gate, the little door here. Gosh, we have got all sorts of cottage cuteness happening in this booth. Wow, lots of good fabric pieces. And of course they collect all this because they make cute little stuffed pigs out of all these pieces.
$6.
$6?
Something and make money off that.
I really like this one. Is it a star? It's fantastic for Christmas. Let's just look at it. Let's just look at it. There it is. You see the beautiful star? How wonderful that would be on a bed at Christmas time. And you don't even have to get it quilted. Just put it on as the top layer here. Like, see how it's not actually quilted. It doesn't have the cotton or backing on it. But you could still lay that over a bed for the holidays. Yes. Or hang it on a wall for the holidays. Now this is a very large jar of marbles. $250. Well, you do get a lot of them. And there's some big ones in there. Yes. Yes on all of this. Yes, yes, yes. Should we show your fish?
It was $4 or $5.
$4 or $5. Beautifully hand painted on an old piece of pine.
Yeah.
So where are you gonna put your fish?
Well, my dining room area is more craftsman style now. And I'm thinking, Ellen, I have a really cool coat rack, a wall one, but I'm thinking this is going to go with the craftsman style. Mm-hmm. Don't you think?
Yes.
I love it.
Aww.
And look at
That's
even
the
how
point.
this is painted.
Oh yeah, the hook.
the hook.
Nicely shaded. I agree. Hold on, let's zoom in. Yep. Lightning rod with the glass sphere on it. Should we ask how much that is? How much is your lightning rod? Oh, okay. She has to ask the boss man. Look at this. Hall bench. Wow. $8.95? This is beautiful. All right, so this glass sphere is turning purple. And this was won at an auction, and everybody wanted it because of that purple glass. But it has great age. It's got a little bit of rust. We have layers of paint, all the good stuff. And he bought it for $4.50, so we have to pay him more than that if we want to take it home. Big buttons. Mother of pearl buttons. Metal
The
buttons.
Scotties.
Oh, Scotty dogs on a button.
$7.
$7.
That's cool.
Right, so I almost missed these adorable ice cream molds. Look at the cute little acorns. The rabbit. And Teddy. Now this is the booth owner, Erica. She's on Instagram. I'll get her Instagram and put it in there for you. But we were kind of talking about whether this was a pig or a bear, and I do think it's a bear, but it does kind of cross over. It could pass as a pig if you had a pig collection. And these are all $45 each. But these little ice cream molds, I think, are such a fun collection. Ooh, and for holiday, this one, perfect. Perfect little Valentine holiday piece for your kitchen, I think.
Look how beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. 45.
That's pretty.
Is that a plastic one?
This one? Yeah. Well, it's like
It's
Sirocco.
20. So yeah, Sirocco
But that's well done.
composite.
Don't you think?
Yeah, maybe I'll. Are you gonna get that?
No.
I might.
That's good.
I
It's
might-
got a lot of weight, so it's good glass. I mean,
Yeah.
good mirror.
Well, it's just I'm trying to think for shipping.
But let me.
I'm not sure.
Here's the love.
That's so pretty. $25, just the frame alone. It's so worth it. You want it.
I want it.
Great. I found my friend Granite Line Collectibles. She has such a wonderful collection of stuff. Every time I come to one of the events here in Longmont, and she really brought the entire inventory this time. She brought so much more than usual. This is a larger booth space that she was able to acquire because the person who usually has this space had to go to a wedding. Oh, $50 for this little guy on the wheels? Why is that so low? Is he newer? Is that why? I need to ask. I'm gonna ask Gretchen so I can get the details. The kangaroos, $250 for the bigger one. Let's see. Let's see the littler guy. $40 for the littler one. And the rabbits. 50, 50, 50, 50. They're all 50. Oh my goodness. This little guy is just too precious. Look it, with his little bell. Oh, wait, 60. Hold on. Oh, I can't tell. Does that say 60 or 50? But either way, it's about there, thereabouts. Wow, I'm gonna ask why this one's only $50. I have a question for our Stife
Yes.
professional.
Yes.
Why is this only $50? Is
It's
it?
a replica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
not the real one.
No, it is not the old.
So
Put
it,
the little tag in there, or
The button, yeah, it's got the little button.
so basically, it's a Stife, but it's a newer Stife.
Yes, it's made to look like the old Stife. Pretty sure it was made in the 80s. Almost positive.
Got it. Thank you. See, that's what I was thinking, but I just wanted to get it from the source. 1980s smaller bear on wheels, $50. So if you love the look, that's a great price, I think. Adorable, adorable. Oh my gosh, little dancing hamsters. Oh my gosh, it's a hamster party. Ah, how cute are they? Oh, you have to join the party too. Or is this a skunk? I don't know. Kind of looks like a hamster. But I love it. I love it. There's my mom shopping. I brought Mother Agenda. She found some cute paper dolls. And I don't blame you at all for looking at those. I know you loved paper dolls as a girl, so. Is this Jane Russell?
Yeah, I'm getting these.
Oh,
This is
she's
so
getting them.
nostalgic.
She's getting them. So while my mom goes through every paper doll book in the pile, I scooched on over the table and I found a really pretty little basket, and I do have a very small collection of these that I put out at Christmas time, and the colorway on this would fit in perfectly for me. So the question is, are we going to take it home? It's $10, and that is, I'd say, a fair retail price for these little guys. Oh, look, it's got some sort of provenance, maybe. What does it say? Okay, made in China. No provenance, just made in China. But I don't have one this shape, so that's a consideration. I like it. Oh, look at these precious little teeny tiny ovals. Oh, it's attached. Oh, it's a double frame. That's even cuter, actually, with the chain. Oh, how cute is that? Okay, all right. I'm finding some precious little treasures on this table. $20. Lots of goodies. I even like this. With a maple leaf. It looks like it could be a Bradley and Hubbard type. Oh, they do have $70 on it. Let's see. Now it's at $65. Okay. Yeah. It's probably not something I would pick up at that price for me. But I do love it. Beautiful. Oh, I found another booth with a lot of quarter-sawn oak and 1930s, 40s desk, bookcase items. The Scotties are in really nice shape. $195 for them. Beautiful. Look at the library table with the lion paws. This is $4.90. This is only $500? Excuse me? I'm sorry. I think that's a really fantastic price. What do you guys think? I mean, $500? That's a lot of beautiful oak. It looks like we have a nice Van Briggle here too. $365 on the mulberry floral pattern. All right, right up front of his booth is two beautiful owl bookends. This one is my favorite. Beautiful execution, details, wonderful bronze pieces. Those are $175, same as the Scotties. And then these owls on the books, these have a little bit more of an attitude. $225. Wow, that's interesting. The ones that aren't my favorite are actually more expensive. I found a fashion booth. Thought it'd be fun just to show you all the purses up front here. Now, if I were to pick one of these bags, which one do you think it would be? I mean, there's nothing really Victorian. This is mostly 40s, 50s, 60s. But the winner is brown snake. That'd be the one I would choose. Look at these. Hey. That, I don't have one like this, and it's got purple in it. I was noticing that I actually don't have a lot of ties with red either. Not maroon like that. I mean like a bright cherry red. I might need to find myself a fun red tie to wear when I'm wearing red. But this one, I like that one. It doesn't feel like silk almost. It feels like polyester to me. Wonder, I don't see a label on it. But I kind of like the pattern. All right. Oh, my mom's going into the clothes for kicks. Look at the pink one with the black. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that with the black ribbons. Wow. There's some good stuff in here. What's this? We got a hootenanny. A hootenanny square dancing dress. That'd be a fun Raggedy Ann costume. All right, so we are now approaching an incredible collection of napkin rings. Oh gosh, look at the rabbit. How can I resist that? If it's sterling, I'm going to have to resist that because I can't be spending $500 on a napkin ring. But look at these pieces. These are legit magnificent. I mean, you know, I love some of the really elaborate Victorian silver plate. This one has both a bird and a lizard. Heck yes, I want this. You bet your bum I do. Oh wait. A floral pedestal serving dish with cupids, squirrels, fairies. Of course. Of course I want that. Indeed. More squirrels. Oh my gosh. I don't know what homes this vendor shops, but I really want to find out. Holy cow. Are you guys seeing this? I'm gobsmacked. Look at this. Excuse me? Excuse me? Wow. I have never. We've got cows on this particular pedestal dish. Ooh, and little owls. You guys, the silver plate in this booth is museum quality. I haven't even seen items like this when I was at Round Top. So it's a particular treat to see all the silver plate. Here's another piece down here. And of course, the majolica. I didn't even really talk about the majolica, but you see dolphin pedestal dish there. I mean, these are the kind of pieces that you see at only the finest antique shops. So I'm blown away that she's at the Strawberry Festival. This cake plate. Oh my gosh. Little blackberry details on the top. This is the good stuff. The fancy good stuff, I'll say. I mean, it's all good stuff. You know, whether you're like vintage or more of the older, like extremely valuable antiques like this. Black Forest pocket watch holder. What? Bulldog humidors. Can you take this? I can't take it. Yeah. I went to Round Top 2 years ago, and it was great fun. Yes.
I can't explain it to people how much.
Yeah. So this is a carnival gambling wheel. It's $8.95, and I can take it home. How much fun would this be to play with at home? It's so much fun. And I really like the old tins. $45 for crispy crackers, sunshine biscuits. Oh, I like this. Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna take home the sunshine biscuit tin. She gave me a nice little deal. I got it for $30. And it's so bright and happy. I love the yellow. So, I did it. I pulled the trigger. Okay, so while I was buying the yellow biscuit tin, my mother found the indigenous native jewelry and pottery and has fallen in love with a vase and is paying for it right now. So let's find out about what she bought. Let's find out. Okay, so this is what my mom is buying. She has fallen in love with this piece, and I would love to learn a little bit about it.
This is done by Edward Villa, better known as Della Weppi, and he died in 2005, and he was known for his black pots with the rainbow.
Okay.
And he was an award winner. He won at Santa Fe Indian Market, and I used to buy from him years ago.
She bought directly from the artist, and he's known for this rainbow application to the clay. So did he paint it after it was fired?
Yes.
All right. Well, there you go. I had to ask. I don't know what either of these are.
This one's a whale oil lamp, and I'm assuming this one is too.
Oh, these are all oil lamps.
Yep. And these are oil lamps here.
Oh. Huh. Okay, now I know. So how much is something like this worth? I know nothing about oil lamps. $195. See, I need to educate myself. $195 for this handmade, very creative oil lamp. I did not know.
Made by the New England Clock Company.
Ah, made by the New England Clock Company, and he's going to give us a little show.
And there's a little saying right here, and there's a little story about it here.
Hark, what's the cry? So it's got a little story time going with it.
With it.
This is the music. Okay, it's $195. Let's hear it. I'm ready.
So it's going to bong 8 times.
All right.
I don't know if you saw this weight.
He just said this one runs the chime, this one runs the clock hands. But I hope you heard that. It actually was a very soothing, low-toned chime, which I would not mind hearing every hour on the hour in my house. Thank you for doing that for me. Did you see the really adorable bird weather vane finial on top? All right, so I got drawn into this booth because I saw this really cool framed brass stamped handle, and I thought this was a great idea. And then I looked next to the handle and saw the little our little fish mold, and he's $2. So I must bring this home. If he's only $2, we are going to love him and put him with our other molds. Yes, I'm excited. Who knew I'd find a lovely $2 find right up my alley at the Strawberry Festival. All right, well, the Strawberry Festival is officially over. I went both days, and it was a great time. Saturday, I got to meet so many subscribers. That's never happened to me before, so I really enjoyed meeting everyone who came up to say hello. And we do have a little haul, not a ton of stuff, but we'll just review the items that I picked up. And we're gonna start with this guy. First thing, right after I walked in and paid admission, I found this little ornament, and that is what I think this is. It's just a little reproduction birdcage ornament made to look rustic and antique. I couldn't resist it. I even looked online to see if I could find more of these because I did like the solid bottom and the little feet. And I couldn't find where these came from. I found other tiny bird cages, but none quite like this. And I really like this one. I do love popping in bird cages around the house, so I will enjoy decorating with this little guy. I love putting things outside of bird cages. This one, I'm thinking maybe a little tiny butterfly of some kind, maybe a brooch even. So that's my initial thoughts with the little bird cage. So I think what I'm going to do is show you all the things that you already pretty much know I got. You saw me pick up the fish mold. $2 was of course you have to get it price. Not that I ever had fish on my list of adding it to my collection. I do like fish, not as much as Colleen apparently. Colleen's really been into fish. I picked this up the next day when I went back on Sunday with my mom. But it's just the right patina. Now, most of the ones I have in my collection that were in my kitchen on the wall are this kind of darker copper patina on them. So now I have a fish. I like him. He did have a dark mark on his face, but I already kind of washed that off. I had to do a little scrubbing, so it revealed a little bit of bright copper underneath, but I'm sure it will age to match eventually. And the other item you guys saw was the Sunshine Biscuit Tin. And part of the reason I got this is because I don't pick up a lot of advertising, and I really have been wanting to add some variety to my hauls. I am going to list this on Etsy. I only saw one other Sunshine Biscuit of this era over on Etsy, and it was $88. So I think I'm going to put mine close to there. I think my graphics are in a little bit better condition, but I'll probably price it similarly to the other one. All right, so for the items you did not get to see, first thing up is this little brass shell trinket box. Now this is so darling. I am tempted to keep it and put it with some of my other shells. I have some beautiful brass shell planters I love decorating with. It does have a faded, but pretty legible Made in Korea sticker on the bottom. And I love brass from both India and Korea. I'm a little bit partial to Korean brass because I just find it such high quality, always really nicely cast. And look at how great this one is. Wonderful definition on the lid. And then of course we love the little shell finial to lift the lid off. Adorable. And I have one more thing to share with you. It is a lot of ephemera. I got this for $10, this little lot. I'll go through it with you individually since I didn't have a ton to share. But great pieces for $10. Starting with a calling card, really nice. Now, a lot of these have folds, creases. This is ephemera that isn't in like perfect condition, but I'm not really a stickler when I pick up ephemera. I just like to find pieces that appeal to me as far as the graphics, the illustrations, and I love calling cards. So that's a great one. This is beautiful. I'm gonna say postcard, but I don't know. Maybe this was just a greeting card because there is no line as far as postage goes. It's just kind of that size. The crescent moon was an absolute yes. I found these pieces at a vendor who had a box and everything was $1 each. She did give me a couple extra, so I did get more than 10 pieces for my $10. I got this little Valentine heart, probably circa 1920s or so. Got this Valentine with this cutie pie. This one does have a little bit of loss there on the honeycomb. Not too bad though. Still great color. I love all the die cut in the background. Yes, adorable. I got this little one, little kitty with the extra articulation so that his eyes move. He's a little bit ornery looking, but I still thought it was cute. And then let's see, I've got some Christmas postcards. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna put the postcards down, save those for last, and show you this really nice piece of advertising. It's a booklet for KC baking powder, and it is a grocer's list, I guess. So this is what the first page looks like, but the rest of it, it's just like a little notebook. And I thought this would be so fun for journaling. Just because I like small journaling projects. I get overwhelmed with the idea of doing a big book, but something like a little booklet this size, maybe I'll play with this. I don't know, you guys. I don't know, but I got this in the $10 lot. Now the postcards are the best, absolute best value. I really got some gems. Some of these postcards I think are worth $10 individually themselves. This one, no, I would say this one probably is worth at least $5 though. Beautiful. This is probably the best condition piece, is this beautiful pansy Valentine postcard. Has a little bit of metallic ink. It has that great embossing. It does have a message and a stamp. So for a lot of collectors, they do like having that extra correspondence on the actual card. And then the Christmas. Let me put that down. So we've got 4 Christmas postcards. All right, so this one is in the worst condition, but I loved it because Santa was holding a doll. You can see there's kind of a torn section there at the top, but I still love it. It would still fit nicely in a little frame, and I loved it. You know, I like the postcards with Santa, and this one had Santa and a doll, so I had to get that guy. I also picked up this pretty lady with holly all around her. This one does not have any correspondence in it. And then this embossed with the little children peeking out, trying to get a look to see Santa putting stuff under the tree. But really cute. And this one does have a stamp. This one I love. I do have a small collection of Christmas postcards with elves in them. Elves, pixies, gnomes, whatever we want to call these magical little fellows. I have a few, and I don't mind adding this particular postcard to my postcard binder. I have a little binder I keep my antique postcards in. And this one does have a stamp. So, great. And it's got a crescent moon in it. Win-win. All right, last postcard in my $10 ephemera lot. You aren't gonna believe it. Remember the last time I got a bunch of postcards and I found a Halloween postcard in the lot? That lot was $5. Well, this $10 lot has another Halloween postcard in it. Yay! I know, I'm getting lucky. I'm getting real lucky. Look at this. We've got Pumpkinhead feuding couple. Mom and dad are fighting in this postcard. He's getting dunked in the old apple barrel. But I love anthropomorphic pumpkin people. This is a good one. Like I said, it's definitely worth at least $10 itself. It's probably worth $30 if I were to guess. I will do a little researching on this particular image, but I think I will go ahead and sell this one and put it on Etsy. So for all of you who collect, I think I'm going to sell this to you guys. Now, before we go, I have a couple more things to share. Thought I'd give you guys a little story time for my mother's a little pot that she picked up. I found out that she spent about $300 on this little piece. And what I wanted to share with you guys was the fact that I wasn't surprised she picked this one because of the silhouette kachina motif. Let me try to get even closer. I know there's a little reflection, but do you see that? The little kachina characters. So my mom has been collecting kachinas since way before I was born. I grew up with 2 kachinas. They actually used to be displayed in this piece right here when I was growing up. They're over in the other room, but I will specifically share the 2 that I grew up with. She's added a couple kachinas later on in life, but there are 2 that were definitely part of her life before I was a twinkle in her eye. And those are the ones that I'm really fond of, because I can remember looking at them throughout all of my little life stages. And the last thing I wanted to share with you guys before I say goodbye, the day after my video came out with Mr. Frog and the unfortunate misspelling of his pennant, the embarrassment of not seeing that a U was missing for weeks. I mean, by the time that video came out, that pennant had been done for like 2 weeks. Still didn't see it. So I figured it must have been meant to be. I must have been meant to have to put my embarrassing moment out there for you all. Just so you could relate that when something happens to you, you just allow it. We all make mistakes. It's easily fixable. I can make another one. We all take a tumble and have to dust ourselves off and accept those little quite embarrassing moments of our life. But I wanted to show you that the day after that video came out, look what came into my field. Exactly what I needed. Now, it's not leather, it's vinyl, but I wasn't about to hem and haw over the fact that it's not actually real leather. It's perfect. It's like perfect little shape. I'm going to get Mr. Agenda to cut off the kiss lock loops so that we just have the frame. I'll make some little handles, and I'm going to have the bag for Mr. Frog. So awesome. Now I just need to find a few miniatures to put inside. So it's coming along. The upcycle is coming along. All right, that's it. Nothing else to share. Other than, some of you might not remember that I shared a couple months back, my leg has been injured. Actually, both legs have been kind of injured. I'm still unsure of how it happened. Usually it's stepping down off of a step that is still kind of blowing up the muscle in my upper quadriceps. It's very painful. I am really trying to be patient. It feels like it's taking forever. But every time I think I'm close and a week goes by, my leg's feeling really good, I step down too hard on one leg and then my leg explodes in pain again. So I know I am not there yet. For any of you who have long-term muscle injuries, I've got a tiny taste of it, and I feel for you, because the healing process sure does take some time. And for me, it's only been about 3 months that I have really been dealing with this. So for all I know, I won't be dancing for another 6 more months. But gosh, I hope not. I'm really hoping it doesn't take that long for these muscles to get back into shape. And so, with that very extended explanation of why I'm not dancing down the aisles at the moment, I want to wish you all so much love, big hugs and kisses, lots of luck in your treasure hunting adventures. I really am hoping to get on the road soon. The house selling is going a little bit slow. It's not the best economic market for putting your house up for sale. We are getting some viewings, but no offers yet. No offers yet. It'll all happen when it's meant to happen. Anyway, my goodness, I have just been a chatty lady today. Take good care of yourselves, guys. Until I see you again in the next video. Bye for now.